everybody, Jason here from Ghostbusters News, and today we've got some brand new Ghostbusters collectibles to take a look at, and, well, they're a little different. As in a recent collaboration between Unbox Industries and Great Brain, we have got these. The Stay Puft Hell's Cat Special Edition, which is inspired by a mythical cat. And then, inspired by an axolotl, we have got Muncher Macaroni. Now if these figures, they happen to look familiar to you, well, there's a good reason for that, as they've already received a standard release. With Stay Puft cast in white and Muncher Macaroni being Slimer Macaroni. And I gotta say, look at the multiple arms here. This sculpt, it works so much better for Muncher rather than Slimer. Now taking a look at the packaging, first up here we've got the Stay Puft Hell's Cat. And much like other items from Unbox Industries, these come just in a bag. I do wish that they would have made a variant topper, having Stay Puft Red here, so it would match the figure. And the same goes for Muncher Macaroni, especially given this is technically a different character. With Muncher in the bag, Slimer being on the topper here, but again, I am an out-of-box collector, so this really doesn't concern me too much. Now having the Stay Puft Hell's Cat out of the bag, let me just admit right here that I'm a cat guy. The reason I wanted this figure so bad is it's not every day that you can buy an officially licensed cat version of the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man. Yes, I know it has this kind of like weird Pan's Labyrinth eyeballs in the hands thing going on. As I already mentioned, it's kind of like a mythical cat, an otherworldly cat. But I just couldn't say no to this one, especially given like his color tone, because again, it's not your typical Stay Puft all in white. This is almost like an exploding Stay Puft Marshmallow cat. He's cast in this translucent kind of orange, there's some red highlights throughout. On top of his head, you got one ear exposed, and then on the other side, you got his sailor's cap. It's got the Stay Puft branding, and also the blue that they kind of use throughout here, it's this very, very dark, rich blue. In fact, it might be black. I feel like there's like a little hint of blue in there, but yeah, it's dark. And if those eyes in the palms of his paws, they weren't enough to freak you out, turning Stay Puft around to the back here, you're just gonna find an extra mouth with big razor-sharp teeth. And then to go along with that, taking a look a little bit further down here, you're gonna find two tails. And when it comes to articulation of Stay Puft Hell's Cat, it's really just in the arms. They can be moved up and down, and then also the hands, they can be moved as well there. And you'll see there's no eyes behind those paw eyes. That's not creepy in the slightest. Now next up here, we've got Muncher Macaroni, formerly Slimer Macaroni, and yeah, to me this thing's adorable. He's got the big wide open mouth, almost like Fisher-Price style teeth, beady little yellow eyes, and I really love the detail work that is seen on the tongue, as it's got this almost like salivation or I guess dripping slime effect. Now throughout the figure there is some yellow highlights, yellow accents. You can see right there where like the navel is. And then you also find that in the back of the elbows and also highlighted on the tail. And the tail, very much like that tongue, yeah, it does have that kind of like wet, dripping slime look to it. Now I wish there was more I could say about Muncher Macaroni, but pretty much what you see here is what you get. There's not really like any articulation like the arms, the head. Oh, the head does move a little bit. There we go. Let me see if I can get the arms to move here. Do the arms move? Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, the arms move as well there. He was just really stiff coming out of the bag. So yes, the head itself, you can see that does move, and the arms, they can kind of like swivel around a little bit. As I already said, Unbox Industries and Great Brain, this collaboration, they had already released a standard white Stay Puft and the green Slimer Macaroni. And let me just admit here, I regret not buying those, especially now that I have these. But for me, I feel like this is the best variation they released. As having these two together, the Stay Puft, which is like that orangey kind of red tone, and then the Muncher Macaroni being that blue and yellow, I love the way these look together. I love the way they display. I totally understand that these may be a little too weird for some Ghostbusters collectors out there, but after buying an endless supply of regular Stay Puft Marshmallow Men and Slimer, I like something different. And again, I'm a cat guy, so I needed to add this into my collection eventually. So Ghostbusters fans, that does it for this one. As always, subscribe. If you'd like to join up with Ghostbusters News, check out our Patreon page. A link to that is down below in this video's description, and we'll see you right back here next time.